Hi, I'm Nancy Schick, attorney, mediator, and conflict resolution coach in New York City. My goal is to keep you out of court and build your conflict resolution skills. So one of the conflicts that I want to address is, it might seem a little more like a symptom, and I think that's what I'm getting into with a lot of these lately, is that defensiveness, for example, it may be more of a symptom than an actual conflict, but it will point to some of the conflicts that you're having within yourself. And that's what I want to talk about now, because I think it's showing up in particular with people who look like me. And I've struggled with that throughout my life as I've tried to address racism, racial injustice. And I've learned some things, and I'm still learning things on how to work through that. But I definitely can see where, when I get defensive, and including in situations that aren't related to racial injustice, when I get defensive with my family or my loved ones, right? But we're going to address it here in this context because I think it's particularly important. And the way to move through that defensiveness is not surprisingly, you could use the 30-year conflict resolution process. The first thing that we always do is make those 7 choices, right, to get connected with where you are. But it might not be as feasible, right? We're being confronted very directly. So I'm going to give you 3 quick tips that you can use. First thing is just listen. Just zip it, listen. You do not have to agree with someone in order to listen to them. And it's completely okay to just zip it and listen. And then while you're listening, listen for those hurts you can heal, right? And that doesn't mean all of them. And it doesn't mean you're going to do it right away. These obviously are not things that can be fixed overnight, or maybe we would have already done it. Second, you want to ask questions with the intent to understand, not to poke holes in someone's argument, right? I'm a lawyer. I know how to do that. I can recognize when people are doing that. That's not what this is about. If we're truly going to try to understand each other, we need to ask questions with that intent to understand and to bond and to listen again for those hurts we can heal. Which brings me to number 3. Don't accept what's not yours. You will be called names. I have been called a racist and a traitor to my race in response to the same post. And I finally just got that that's going to happen. And I have to accept that not everybody's going to agree with me. Not everyone's going to want the same things I want in the world, which is peace and unity. And as sad as that is, I have to learn to be okay with it, because there are plenty of you who are watching and listening and want to be on this journey trying to create it in the world. And I'd much rather talk to you because we can do a lot together. So keep listening with that third ear. Listen for those hurts you can heal. Heal the ones you can. And just bottom line, stay strong.